Also, we're joined this afternoon by Miss Shonel Ferguson, Member of Parliament for the historic Fox Hill community. It's so great to have you join us this afternoon.
Thank you. It's great to have you join us in Fox Hill. So welcome to Fox Hill, this historic community that has given so much to the Bahamas from every gender. Women have done well. We see one sitting right there beside First Lady, and the Fox Hill has given to the Bahamas, I think, hitting the sequence that I needed to sing here. We've had two central bank governors from this community, and no other community can say that. The people in this community were freed people to a large extent. All of us were not slaves. And so people say we have a chip on our shoulder, and I think we do, because we have come from such wonderful stock. I tell the young girls here, you've come from the queens of Africa. Act like that, walk like that, live that, because that's in you. So, right back to the topic, but I think that's part of the topic as well. I was just delighted when Zonta approached me to say they wanted to do this in Fox Hill. They said they had done it in Baintown the year before, and they've had a tremendous result. So we welcomed it, and I couldn't say no, because Zonta has made me what they call a living legend. I've got this beautiful trophy in my house that says living legend, so how could I say no? And they gave me this fabulous picture that makes it look like I could be somebody on a catwalk, so how could I say no? And so when they came to my office with these tons of orange bulbs, we got out the ladder, we got out the staple gun, we got out the tape, and the men and the women from Fox Hill joined with Zonta, and we put those things up on the lampposts and around this parade. Zonta is an exceptional group to partner with, and so we're extremely delighted. I also want to take this opportunity to say thank you to the Feeding Network, because when we asked, they have agreed to provide meals for 200 people today, and that is based on how much respect and the esteem in which they hold Zonta and the community of Fox Hill. So thank you, Feeding Network. I was looking at the new Miss Universe, Miss South Africa. And she said something quite interesting, if I might read it. It's quite short. She says, I think the most important thing we should be teaching young girls today is leadership. It's something that has been lacking in women, girls, and women for a very long time. Not because we don't want to, but because of what society has labeled women to be. I think we are the most powerful beings in the world, and we should be given every opportunity. Nothing is more important than taking up space in society. And this is what she's saying to girls. She is a different type of Miss Universe. She looks like us. And a lot of the world is saying, why this? And so we hear these misogynistic comments about her because she is a black woman with short hair, with natural hair, and all this kind of thing. But what I like to see in our schools is so many girls are wearing their hair as natural, and that's beautiful. Our sense of beauty dictates to a large extent who we are and how people treat us. And I tell the girls when I go to Doris Johnson or I go to San Diego, wherever, that you are to be treated a certain way. Abuse is not acceptable. Violence, and it starts with words. Words that are hurtful, words that are meant to hit you and beat you into the ground. And that is when you begin to take away the power of being a girl. Girls who have leadership qualities, and display those leadership qualities, they call bossy. And they're told, you got to turn it down. Right? Just wait your time. But if a guy is like that, man, he's showing great leadership qualities, or you got, good things are going to happen to you. We have to let girls know that it's okay to be you. If you are one of those strong women, they figure you have to fit into this mold that you're not rubbing the guys the wrong way. And so you're not really true to yourself. When you're true to yourself, your self-esteem begins to grow. And then you realize that it's not okay for anybody to hit you. And it's not okay for anybody to say abusive things to you. And so that's why I'm so happy that Zonta is doing it and signaling and picking out our community to do it. And that this voice of these three women here, of the three of us, and Zonta will go throughout our country. It is being done all over the world. It's being commemorated all over the world. But it can't be today. It can't be just 16 days. It has to be something that's in our DNA, that we take care of our girls and we let them fly, we let them be what they want to be. How can you be a Shonel Miller if you're thinking violence? How can you be any of the women that have done wonderful things on the international stage if you're not that strong person? So a woman can be whatever she can be. And we need to celebrate that. As women, we need to celebrate it. As women, we need to look at other women. And we need, as women, to look at how we bring on our boys. And it's okay for a boy to do something. But when it's okay for boys to do things that are not manly, that are not ethical, that's not moral, you are building somebody that's going to be abusive to women and abusive to other men. And sometimes you find that the men who are abusive to women, they can't stand up to other men. So the way we do not have boys is very important. And especially single mothers. If there's an uncle in the family, if there's a grandfather in the family, a man knows how to bring up the boy. Women do great jobs, but we have so many women that do great jobs for their boys. But there's so much that activism to end violence against women and girls. I hope it will be not 16 years because I want to see it happen. I want to see it reduced to something that is becoming what? That happens? You know, because things happen. A little girl is killed by Stokes Cabana. Somebody else is killed in Napa Village. And then after the first hurt, it fades into the background. It must never fade into the background. They say of World War II, lest we forget. And in these instances, lest we forget and move on to the next thing that stays in our consciousness, it stays in our heart and becomes a burning and uncomfortable issue for us. It must always remain uncomfortable. You know, when you get the sleep occur, it's because a grain of sand falls into an oyster shell and it irritates the oyster. And the oyster keeps pouring this soapy thing on it and you get this beautiful pearl. And that's the stance we should take. That should irritate us. It should irritate us to no end that the violence, the level of violence against girls and women in this country, and indeed the world, is still at the level that it is. I'm going to get out of your way in a minute. There was a listing of the 10 most dangerous countries in the world for women. I was surprised that the United States was number 10. India is way up there. We hear of these horrendous rapes of girls that kill them. And then it passes. And then you have just these few women like the Zontas and this organization, that organization fighting against it. We must galvanize globally to say this is not. We must.
It takes a community for us to do it together, for us to come together. Women, men, all of us are coming together. Absolutely. Absolutely.
If men begin pledging, I pledge. Because we have girls pledging, I pledge to be a virgin until I die. Have men pledge that I will not physically abuse them, I will not verbally abuse them, I will not mentally abuse them. And so that's the start of the finances. You know, and because you have to do things to live. You have to do things to live, and we have to make it possible for women to live. I was listening to the story from the Speaker of the House of Assembly, the first woman speaker, Atalia Johnson, and she was telling the story of that when she was speaker, she made a certain amount of money, and then when a male became a speaker, his salary, she said, was $20,000 more. Why? A loaf of bread costs the same amount for a man as it costs for a woman. And so these are the things we have to say, I am offended by these things. I am absolutely offended. And then we must not just be offended, we must do something to change it.
Action, yeah, I love that word, action. And of course, that was the voice of Ms. Shonel Ferguson, a member of Parliament for Fox Hill. Now, before we wrap up with this